In Tulsa, Oklahoma, patrol officers notice blood on the roadway and immediately alert investigators. When detectives arrive on scene, what they discover leaves everyone shocked.
Looks like it starts here. And then you got drag marks all the way up the sidewalk. Flip-flops, shirt. Looks like they drag her around the back.
Do you have any clothes on?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like she's wrapped in a cardigan. She's in there.
Oh. That's pretty bad. She's face down. She's dark-headed. Nude for what we can see. Come up with a name for her yet?
No.
What do you think, Jason?
It could be a sexual assault kind of situation. I don't know. But I was thinking about that guy that raped that homeless lady a mile from here 2 weeks ago. Assaulted her.
Hopefully, if there is some sort of sexual assault, we will get some sort of DNA evidence. Hopefully, she's got something on her hands and on her body. If that is the case.
All right, so this house right here,
Yeah.
bunch of homeless hang out there.
Inside the house, investigators
Some hospital
discover
papers?
hospital discharge papers and a medication box. The name on the documents is Gomor Sindo Dorado.
8/16/73.
That's the date, right?
Yeah. Amy Robertson.
The victim is identified as 43-year-old Amy Robertson.
Diana.
Yep.
Two local transients said Monkey and Amy are an item. They fight a lot. They were fighting yesterday.
You're looking for Monkey? Germercindo Parado. Sounds like the guy that they were describing.
Do you have the picture? The homeless people know Monkey. They're more than happy to help.
Investigators begin questioning local residents. One patrol officer recognizes a man matching the description, and he is taken into custody for questioning.
Yep, sure enough. He's in custody.
If you look, she's got wounds all over. I think he bludgeoned her, caused all the damage to her face. And then on this leg right here, we swabbed those contusions, hoping for some DNA.
How was she killed?
Probably strangulation was the ultimate method. It seems like there's a whole lot of anger in that, Dave. Strangulation is very personal.
Are you and Amy hooked up?
Yeah, well, I gave her a
Friend, girlfriend?
Yes, I gave her a ring yesterday morning.
How'd that go?
But I went to work and she was waiting for me over there at the shell station. And she was wrong. She says, "Hey, I'm gonna go with this because I'm gonna go buy something."
What time was that, do you think?
Between 5 and 6, I was there. And I was hoping that she was in the house when I got there and she wasn't.
Did you spend the night there last night?
Yes, I did, by myself. I drank a few beers and I went to sleep.
Did you get any phone calls overnight?
No.
No.
I didn't hear the phone ringing.
You don't mind if I look at your phone?
No, you go ahead.
Let me ask you this, because we're here to help Amy, right? And you're here to help Amy too.
Yes.
Okay,
Fine.
for me to go all in with you, I gotta ask you this. Did you hurt her today?
No,
You
man.
hurt her yesterday?
No, I never hurt her.
Did you ever hit her at all?
No, nope. I wouldn't do anything to Amy. She loves me, man. And I tell you one thing, I love her back. I want to do justice, trust me.
I might get some DNA from you real quick.
The suspect gave consent to examine his phone, so we're just going through it.
That's definitely heard it.
One of the things he tells us is that he hadn't seen the victim since, I want to say, 5 or 6 in the evening yesterday. Well, he's got pictures of her on his phone after dark on the parking lot out there.
So when you left the Shell yesterday evening, what time did you leave?
Before dark.
Before dark?
Yeah.
You remember this?
Nope, I didn't see none of that. None.
You took these pictures with your phone last night after 9 o'clock at the Shell station.
That's Amy.
That's Amy. It's
Take it all
time to
night.
come off the bull crap and tell the truth. If she left at 6 o'clock, how are you taking pictures
I
of
don't-
her at 9 o'clock?
I don't remember doing that.
If you don't remember doing that, what else don't you remember?
I don't know. But I guarantee you I didn't do that.
I got a call from the medical examiner. Death's gonna be strangulation. A lot of contusions and fractures here. He said it looked like it right. But post-mortem, she was packed with organic matter in both cavities.
When you said
Dirt, mulch, debris,
maybe
packed.
somebody put it
purposely put it in there.
Whoever's doing that is a sick dude.
But here's the thing. Why are they doing it? Are they doing it to thinking they're going to cover up what they did?
The medical examiner, but it was something that he's never ever seen before. His theory was, yeah, maybe they're trying to cover up DNA, maybe they're trying to kind of hide things.
The team later meets with Sergeant Gian Phippen from the Special Victims Unit.
I've got some video from a rape case that we've been working. It occurred about 2 weeks ago, less than a mile from your murder. This is our suspect in the silver Lincoln. So he's here with his lights off. This is the victim. He's watching her. So he's gonna shoot across the street here.
Is she homeless, like street person type?
She is. And this is where he forces sex. And then he drags her off to another location. This could be a good suspect for you guys.
No
Is that
DNA
clear?
or anything like that?
We have oral swabs of hers, and that's what we're waiting for, to see if there's actual profile.
I think the best thing we probably have to go on right now. Let's get a rush on the DNA and see if there's a connection between the two. Hey, what's up?
I tested swabs from the contusions, the ligature, and no males. It's none of the people that you provided samples of.
The DNA does not match her boyfriend or the unidentified rapist.
Okay, well maybe CODIS will pop a name out for us.
Hopefully.
With somebody completely
Unknown for us right now.
at the moment.
1 year later, investigators finally uncover a new lead.
Liz Egan of the Special Victims Unit called me, and she said that they had a guy that they had arrested for a rape. He was convicted of first-degree rape on that particular case, and they got his DNA. She thought that he might be a good match for the Amy Robertson case. So I went ahead and took the DNA that they collected from him on that particular case and had it compared to our case, and it turns out it's a match. got DNA on both of her legs and the ligature that's around her neck.
What's his name?
Dennis Kurtz.
Oh my God, this is so great.
Investigators travel to the prison to speak with Dennis Kurtz.
You ever had sex with her? She doesn't look familiar?
No.
Well, this girl had been murdered. Yeah. And your DNA is all over her.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Your DNA, man, is definitive. It's
okay.
There's nobody else on the planet.
I understand what DNA is. So why would it be on her if you didn't kill her?
There's not an explanation. I don't have an explanation for you. I want an attorney.
The suspect can sit there and say all day long that I'm not the person, I'm not the person, I'm not the person. It's gonna be pretty difficult for him to explain why his DNA was recovered, especially from inside of a victim's body. When you had no witness account, no video, nothing else to rely on. When you get a hit, it's one of the most rewarding things for homicide investigators to get.
Before I filed charges against him, I'd like to go speak with his wife and see if maybe he confided in her or she has any information. Hopefully she's going to want to join Team Tulsa. I appreciate you meeting with me, first of all.
Not a problem.
I work in the homicide unit, and I'm working a case that happened in April of 2017.
I believe he was going downtown for a job of some sort. He had a dress shirt on. Later on, I met him, and he had a different shirt on. And he said I had to get a different shirt because, the other one had blood on it. And it wasn't my blood.
Okay. This case that I'm working happened here in Tulsa.
Is it a female?
It is. It is. And his DNA is all over her. She was a mother and a grandmother, and she was dumped in a dumpster. It's a lot of vital information that definitely brings a much clearer picture as to what he had been up to in the month of April. And when you take that in addition to the DNA evidence there, it's really telling the story.
Dennis Kurtz was convicted of first-degree rape and first-degree murder. In the end, justice was served, but one precious life was lost.
Harris County 911. There is a guy laying down. Face down. Yeah. I think he's dead. Okay, they're on the way.
After the 911 call, investigators immediately rushed to the scene.
He's pretty well dressed.
He's very clean cut.
Our wallet's missing.
It's gone, huh?
No IDs or anything.
Married, got a ring on.
So somebody's missing. Payday on Friday. Been working all week. Big old bundle of money. He's just a target. So I think he was wrong.
He's probably been out here all night.
The medical examiner determines that the victim was killed by a gunshot to the back of the head.
Well, look. See his footprint right here?
It's not real distinct, but it's something there. It looks like somebody just placed their foot there and held him down, basically executed him.
9-10.
We're trying to see if we can cut it out so we can preserve it. Good job, Jim. You can see some pattern. Right now, it's about all we have.
The next day, investigators receive a call, and the victim is identified.
The medical examiners was able to compare the fingerprints, and they identified him as Jose Ojeda.
Investigators go to his home where his wife provides his phone number. Records show one number called him several times before the murder, and investigators work to identify it.
Hey Sean, I need you to run this number for me. Comes back to who? Alright man, thanks. Sean says comes back to a Francis Salinas. The person the victim called last canceled this prepaid phone the day after the murder. We have to subpoena the phone records, and that usually takes time.
Maybe he went to visit little señorita or
leading a double life.
The following day, investigators uncover a shocking lead.
The victim's brother wanted to meet me without the rest of the family knowing.
Yo tengo que apoyar, pero quizás está buscando el lugar equivocado. Y una vez lo encontré en un bar gay. Y cuando me vio, le dije, si tú eres lo que eres, dime que yo te voy a ayudar. No, yo no soy así.
Háblenos. Puede que conocía a la persona que lo mató.
Quiero justicia.
Y yo también.
So he's got that secret life we talk about. But you know, if you think about this, the lover is gonna kill him, but he robs him?
We believe that the last person Jose called is probably going to be our suspect. Right now, all I have is our suspect's phone number, and I'm waiting on the phone records to come in.
After a week, investigators obtain the call records of a potential suspect. The caller is not a woman. His name is Juan Antonio Estrada Zapata, and detectives bring him in for questioning.
¿Usted lo conoce de nombre?
José. Él me encontró en la línea.
Zapata says that on the night of the murder, he arranged to meet the victim at a gas
Yo
station.
iba con un solo cliente y salieron dos.
He claims he got into Jose's car and was surprised when another man entered at the same
Y llegamos a
time.
un terreno donde yo conozco ya. Nos bajamos. Cuando yo no miré la pistola, dije, no, pues estos me van a chingar aquí, man.
Zapata says he grabbed the other man's gun and turned toward Jose.
Empujé para el suelo, le di una patada y yo nomás le disparé y corrí.
He says he fired the weapon in self-defense.
¿Y cómo de distancia qué era como estaban?
Pues no lo alcancé a ver.
No es cierto.
¿Por qué?
Mira, la pistola fue contacto. Fue boom.
Alanis tells Zapata that Jose was not shot by accident, but deliberately executed.
Es tu oportunidad de decir tu verdad.
Ok, yo no lo maté.
Zapata then changes his story.
Yo era la segunda vez que me miraba. Yo sabía que tenía dinero.
He claims that Hernandez is the one who shot the victim.
¿Dónde está ahorita?
He says that he and Hernandez are roommates. Now investigators have one more suspect, and they need to locate him immediately to hear his side of the story.
Right now, we're going to go find our second suspect and see what he has to say.
As a homicide investigator, when you get a case like this and the person tries to give a self-serving statement, it's always been my strategy just to get him to put himself on the scene. I was trying to defend myself. He's admitting to being on the scene. Now the only thing you have to work on is debunking his story about a self-defense case. Person's been shot in the back of the head and there's a footprint in his back. It basically tells you that he was not a threat. So it pretty much blows up his self-defense case.
Josh Hernandez is arrested at his home and brought in for questioning.
Ya hablamos con Juan Antonio.
Y ya nos dijo todo lo que pasó.
Hernandez says he waited in the car while Zapata led the victim into the field.
¿Qué fue lo que pasó?
Un día en la noche me dice, ¿sabes qué? Dice, va a venir a verme a alguien. Dice, yo lo quiero chingar.
Entonces el plan era robarlo y matarlo. Ok. Ahorita regresamos. They both already had planned to rob him and kill him.
He told
gave me
me
cell phone.
that he knew that they were going to go do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done.
Josh Hernandez pleaded guilty to aggravated robbery with a weapon and was sentenced to 40 years in prison. Juan Zapata was convicted of capital murder and sentenced to life in prison. In the end, justice was served, but many precious lives were lost.